Good morning and welcome to a new week in my life vlog. It is Tuesday. Yesterday was a holiday, so I didn't vlog. But today we're back to the normal week, and this is my last week before I start my new job. So I'm fitting in a bunch of things, and also Danica's in town before she moves to London for 2 years, so I need to see her, and a bunch of other stuff's happening. So right now it's 9:07. I got up earlier than I would have liked this morning because Adam left this morning for the airport to go back to Vancouver, so I wanted to get up and say goodbye to him. And now I'm eating breakfast, just the usual oats and raisins. Then I am hoping to go and sit outside on the patio and read. I'm currently reading The 2000s Made Me Gay by Grace Perry, but as you can tell by the fact that I'm wearing a hoodie this morning, it's chilly out. It's like 7 degrees. We're finally getting that fall weather. So we'll see. I think if I put on socks and sweatpants, I would probably enjoy being outside and drinking a hot coffee. Except I'm going for coffee. I probably won't make a coffee, but anyway. And then I'm going to meet Emmy and Megan for coffee, and then a bunch of books came out today, so I'm gonna go do some shopping, buy some new books, buy some new stuff for my job, some stationery, go to Walmart, I need some new makeup wipes, and then I'll come home and have just a quiet rest of the day. So that's kind of what's on the table. I should probably edit a video too if I have time. And yeah, so thanks for clicking on this video, and let's get this week started. I just popped back home quickly because I dressed too warmly for the weather. I wanted to wear this new jacket that I got, which is my, oh, you can't see. You can't see, but my Hard Rock Cafe jean jacket that I bought from my friend Grace's store. And I'm just gonna change into an overshirt instead. It's too hot for the jean jacket. So I'm gonna do that, run to the washroom, and then we're gonna go to Walmart and Chapters. Okay, so I had 0 success at Chapters, which is very rare for me. They did not have any of the 3 books that came out today, and they just, I think that the other Chapters that I often go to has more stock. So I'll probably end up going there sometime this week, but yeah, disappointing. So now I'm gonna go to Walmart and see what they have, see if we can find some stuff there. But I am sad that they didn't have any of the books. Okay, I had much more luck at Walmart, so I'll do a little haul for you. Where am I gonna put you? There. Okay, so I got some McDonald's for lunch. Cheers. Okay, the main reason I went to Walmart is because I wanted to get a whiteboard. Like this, that has like a monthly calendar on it that I can mount by my desk. And this way I can keep track of all of the things, content, work, my schedule, personal things, all right here, so I can see it all big on a month. So I grabbed this one. It was like 16 bucks. And then I'm not gonna use this marker. So I grabbed these Expo wet erase markers. I don't really get like the difference between wet erase and dry erase, except that maybe it won't rub off if you just if you rub it with your finger, like you need to use water. So I got those. Then I picked up makeup wipes, which is another reason I went. Of course, I went to the candy aisle and I bought Skittles, 2 for $5. Oh yeah, I grabbed some more eyebrow pencils. They sell them in packs of 2 at Walmart, which I like. I also grabbed some nails. These are like press-on ones. We were talking about it at coffee, and I'm not gonna get my nails done before this weekend, so I bought these Kiss Impress nails, and I had a pair before that were too long, so I got the short ones, not knowing if the ones I had before were medium or long. So let's like see. I'm sure it says like what finger, but oh yeah, they're a good, like I'm pretty sure this is probably middle finger, but they're a good length. I don't think I'd want to go much longer than that. So then lastly, Walmart actually had one of the books I was looking for this month, today, which is The American Roommate Experiment by Elena Armaz. She is the author of The Spanish Love Deception, which I loved. People who have read it more recently did not, but I did, and I love her writing, so had to grab this new one, and it was 30% off the cover price. So thank you, Walmart, for a change for having the book that Chapters did not. So now I'm gonna eat my McDonald's and have a nap because I am tired. Okay, I took a shower and now it's time to finish The 2000s Made Me Gay, finally, and eat some Skittles. Okay, I'm gonna do my hair and skincare for the night, so I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about The 2000s Made Me Gay now that it's done. So I was really hyped for this book because I thought it was going to be some very interesting, I thought it was going to be a very interesting commentary on a lot of the things that I grew up with, but the problem for me, and this is completely valid for the author to do because it's her lived experience and it's her book and it's about the 2000s, is that she's a millennial and I am not. And while I was technically growing up in the 2000s, I was growing up as a 1 to 11-year-old, whereas she was growing up as a she was like 10 years older than me, so 11 to 21. And so it just made it that some of the content, a good chunk of the stuff she was talking about, wasn't overly relatable to me because I wasn't born. She was born. So no fault of hers or mine, but we just have different lived experiences. And so there were times where like I never watched the OC growing up. I never watched the L Word. I never watched what else did she talk about? Like Sex and the City, a lot of those, and early 2000s Disney Channel movies. I just never watched them, so they didn't affect my childhood at all. And they didn't affect my perception of queer people in society either, unless I studied them in my queer film history course. And I didn't grow up in the time where there wasn't very much representation on television for many queer people, especially like cis men and cis women in same-sex relationships, so that part wasn't really relatable to me either. It was once I got past wanting it to be relatable and just decided to enjoy it for like the history, I really started to enjoy it, and I learned a lot about like how some of the television shows that I did end up watching as a kid, like Glee, kind of grew out of these other shows, and how this like pop culture did pave the way for some changes in society and how it would have felt growing up at the time. So once I started to like read it for that perspective, I started to enjoy it a lot more, and I do think that if you're a queer millennial, you probably will enjoy it or have a better understanding of the content. But overall, I felt that it was well written and enjoyable to read, and there were parts that were relatable, so definitely I gave it a solid 3 stars. In terms of what's next, I have all of these books. I gave myself a bigger variety of books to read, 8 or 9 instead of 6, but now I just don't know what to read next. So tomorrow morning I'll probably start either the Last Night at the Telegraph Club, since I know I need to read that one. Same with Love on the Brain, that's also a book club pick. Then I also want to read The Final Gambit, and I also want to read Harrow the Ninth. So I guess in the morning we will decide which book is next. But I'm just gonna finish up my skincare and go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. So I decided I'm going to pick up Jeanette McCurdy's book next. And I just made a delicious looking caramel macchiato to kick off my morning. So let's go sit outside. Hello. I have not vlogged much today because I spent most of the morning editing the Vancouver vlog after I started reading my book, and then I just had lunch, and now I'm heading out to go pick up Danica, who's in town, and we're going to go for coffee, and then we're meeting our other friends for dinner. So that is the plan, and I gotta head out. But so far, I really like Jeanette McCurdy's book. I'm about 80 pages in, and I'm very much enjoying it. Like, I think I could probably read it for the rest of the day. But yeah, it's just a little update. And I will see you guys. I'll try and get some content of the next few hours if I can remember. Good morning once again from the car. Oh, that was really loud. Stop! It is 10:30 on Thursday, and I am back in the car. I'm going for a second shot at getting what I want from chapters by going to a different chapters in the hopes that they will have things. I already know they have one of the books I want to buy. We'll see what else I end up buying to see if I get that book, but I also have to make a return at H&M, which means I'll be getting money back. Basically free money. So I'm gonna go do that, and I have an hour and a half until I have a virtual event I'm going to. I can't remember the name of the company who's doing it. I'll leave it on the screen, but they are an Indigenous and minority-led public relations agency in Alberta, and they're putting on an event about how to prepare your communications strategy for National Day for Truth and Reconciliation, so I'm gonna be going to that. It's virtual. I'm gonna go to a Starbucks or something and do that because I don't think I'll make it back here in time. And that's kind of the plan for this morning, and then probably have a more chill day. I spent 2 hours editing the Vancouver vlog yesterday and it's still not done, and I just want that to go up today, so I'll also do that. And yeah, that's kind of the plan. It's cool out today, so I'm wearing a sweater and I'm very happy about it.
Summer.
It is Friday and I'm watching free practice for the F1 race this weekend, but it's just before 10 o'clock. I need to post when my video goes live at 10, but last night we went to IKEA and we bought a desk. So my brother moved out to Vancouver, which is why we were in Vancouver last couple vlogs ago, and so we're going to put a desk in his room, which is next to mine, so that I have some space to work that's not in my bedroom, which is nice. So we went and bought a desk for that yesterday, and I also bought some things at Chapters that I want to show you, and I'm gonna probably gonna finish my book this morning. So I'll talk to you guys all about like that kind of the haul and stuff, but I just wanted to start this video so when the free practice is over, I'm gonna make a coffee and then I'm gonna sit down and try and finish Jeanette McCurdy's autobiography. So yeah, besides that, we need to get ready for anything wedding related today for the wedding tomorrow. I want to try and put on those nails. I might straighten my hair. I don't know. I might do something with it. I haven't decided. But other than that, I'm just hanging out around the house today, and yeah, happy Friday.
Rain on a window. Watch the time float on. Cool air blows a memento.
Hello. It's much later now, 12:15. And I finished I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, and I will say before I recommend this book to anyone that you need to read the trigger warnings. I did not. I was okay, but it's very raw and real, and the descriptions are very real of many different things. It's quite a heavy book, so I would just recommend you read the trigger warnings and any other warnings about it before you do. But I really enjoyed it. I really liked seeing into her life and kind of seeing the truth about what she went through and what we kind of don't see. I hope that it kind of opens the door for more of those stories to come out. A lot of what she talked about in here, about being a child actor and about Nickelodeon as a whole, obviously she wasn't the only person experiencing that, so I hope it opens the door for some other people to feel like they can say their piece about things too. But overall I really enjoyed it. I think it's written quite well. Definitely has like her humor in it. Obviously it's a book I'm not gonna review. Like I'm not gonna give it a star rating because it is someone's life, and I've just decided I'm not doing that anymore because I don't think it's fair. But it was very compelling. I read it very quickly, and yeah, I do recommend just make sure you look at the warnings beforehand. Let me grab my stuff I bought yesterday and I'll show you what I got at Chapter. Okay, so the first thing that I got was Artemis Made Me Do It by Trista Mateer. This is the sequel to Aphrodite Made Me Do It, which came out earlier this week, and it is on my TBR for this month. I'm not 100% sure if I will read it this month, but I have it now, so I can read it whenever, but I'm very happy to have this. And then I picked up 3 different things for work starting next week. So I grabbed this notebook, which like is spiral bound at the top and lined. It has like different categories kind of like separated by these green things. I don't really care about that, but I wanted something like this. And then I also got a notebook like this that has different sections as well. This will be more for like taking notes on things at work, and it has like lines, dots, blank, and squares. So excited about that. And then I also grabbed a planner. This is for the next 17 months. This is an Indigo brand, I think. Yeah, it doesn't say. But I liked the weekly layouts because it has the week down here, and then it has like notes and to-dos and things like that, which I like to have on the side. And then it also has like the bigger months. So I grabbed that for work as well. And look at how nicely the colors go together. I'm very proud of myself for that. But anyway, that was my chapters haul. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next, to be honest. But maybe eat something, and then I want to need to figure out what I'm doing with my nails. I want to straighten my hair maybe. I'll figure it out, but that's a little update. All right, it's about 4 o'clock now. I took a nap, had some lunch, and now I'm trying to figure out what to do with my hair. I think I'm gonna straighten it, but I don't know because it's gonna be hot tomorrow. But anyway, the first thing I need to do is figure out what I'm gonna wear to this wedding. So we have 2 options. So here is option 1, which is the dress I wore to Cassidy's wedding last year, which is the one I would like to go with, but this is option 2 if this doesn't fit me anymore. So I'm gonna try it on and we'll see. I also found this one in my closet. Well, actually on my discard pile because I bought it for Cassidy's wedding and I didn't like how it looked on me, but I actually don't hate it this year. So maybe this one? Okay, I haven't decided, but I'm gonna drink some water and then I'm probably gonna straighten my hair. I straightened my hair more or less. I think I need to buy a new straightener because I really don't think this one is really doing its job very well anymore. But I've had it for a long time, so that's valid. But anyway, it took me longer than I had hoped. And now I'm gonna go try and figure out what the heck to do with these nails that I bought. And I'll kind of like do a little time lapse if I am not too annoyed with them. Also, my work computer has not arrived yet, and that's making me anxious because I was supposed to get it set up today because I start on Monday, but it's not even here. So I'm just about to go to bed, but I couldn't pick up the camera when this was happening, but I'm pretty sure I put my nails on completely wrong. So partway through I was like, I don't like the way they sit on my cuticles. You can kind of see here. They sit really like, here, let's try it like this. Come on. They sit really like boxy on the cuticle line. Come on. And I was like, why is that? And then I realized that I'm pretty sure that the parts that are on the cuticle are the parts that are supposed to be out, and the parts that are out, like these tips, are supposed to be along the cuticle, and that they're supposed to not be like oval shaped. They're supposed to be with this part out. But I used a trick that one of my friends taught me to keep them from moving, which is to use nail glue. So they're not coming off anytime soon. So I'm going to this wedding tomorrow with nails on backwards. But I don't think it's that noticeable unless you're like right up close. But Just me and nails. Good morning. We are on our way to the wedding. I'm not gonna vlog very much today, but I just wanted to show you the makeup. I haven't decided what lip I'm wearing with this dress, but I went with the blue dress and the nails are still holding on, so we're just stopped for gas and we're gonna grab Starbucks and then we're gonna head out to the wedding.
Fall behind. I'm so sorry for dreaming about the future.